of Bandung, His Excellency Mr. Ridwan Kamil.
If you tweet him, maybe he will reply to you.
And welcome to the third ASEAN Automobile Safety Forum 2015. My name is Kania and I'm going to lead you for the next 3 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, AISF conference is an annual agenda that mainly discusses on automobile accident profile data from each ASEAN countries. Last year, the event was held in Thailand, and this year, the forum is held in Institute Teknologi Bandung, Indonesia. The theme for ASEAN Automobile Safety Forum this year is Safer Vehicle. Please give applause for AASF 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin today's conference, we would like to invite Dr. Sigit P. Santosa, the chairman of AASF 2015, to report the activities of the organizing committee. Please come forward, Dr. Sigit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellencies, Mayor of Bandung, Bapak Ridwan Kamil, His Excellencies, Director of ITB, Profesor Kadarsa Suryani, yang terhormat juga Bapak Kombes Unggul dari Korlantas, yang terhormat Bapak Suryanto, the Chief of the National Transport Safety Committee, KNKT, yang terhormat Bapak Nugroho Indrio, Staf Ahli Menteri Perhubungan, and Bapak Wakil Rektor Miming Miarja, and the Deans of Faculty of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Sigit Santosa. I'm the chairman of this AASF conference. Standing next to me is Mr. Hafzi. Mr. Hafzi is the co-chairman from the MIROS Asean NCAP. I'm myself from Faculty of Technical Machine and Faculty of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. I would like to quick report. Basically, why do we have to have these events in Bandung? If you look into the traffic fatalities trends in the last 15 years in Europe, US, and Indonesia, the trends in the US and Europe is actually declining. From 56,000 fatality per year, now it's probably about 30,000. On the contrary, in Indonesia, actually we are on the increase. From about 9,000 in 2001, now becoming almost.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to all of you. Excellency, Rector of Institute Teknologi Bandung, Excellency, the Chairman of AASF, all the organizing committee, all the VIP from Ministry of Transportation, from the Indonesian Police institution, all participants in this AASF 2015. First of all, welcome to the city of Bandung. This is the third largest city in Indonesia. My name is Ridwan Kamil, I'm the mayor. This week marked my 2 years as a mayor, so I'm still in the process of building the sustainable development foundation of my city, which include the urban mobility concept. Bandung, in the next couple of months, we will produce what we call the blueprint for Bandung urban mobility. Because the more people in Bandung, the more we need access to mobility. Mobility in the urban context, not only using the private vehicle, but in many forms such as walking, bicycling, need an upgrade in knowledge in a way to make the road safer. That's why Bandung selected as 10 cities for the next 3 years to produce the model for road safety, supported by the Bloomberg Foundation from New York. So next month also we have a workshop for road safety in Bandung. That's why as a city of this conference, I'm looking forward to have the result of this conference. Then hopefully I can use and implement it also in our 3 years blueprint for Bandung road safety program. So I humbly ask the organizing committee to give me the copy of the conference for us to apply these findings and research. I'm also find out that many behavior relate to the issue, not everybody obeying the regulations. It's not simply the vehicle technology to become safer, but also how the behavior of the drivers that can also give the effects to the fatality. We now in Bandung produce several policy to reduce the fatality in terms of changing the lifestyle. So in Bandung we start the concept that you have to go to school that close to your neighborhood. The research shows that the further the children go to school from home, there is a big risk of having traffic accident along. That is the more or less the vision that we have for public transportation. In the next coming years, we also start to build the mode of public transportation. Cable car also is underway. LRT and monorail is under the bidding process. 100 meters from 300 meters from here, we are starting building the biggest parking garage in Bandung. So we are hoping when this biggest parking garage will be built next year, the whole parking in ITB and the surrounding street will be centralized in this parking building. So we can give back the street to people to walk, to sit down, to more social space. So this is also another way to make the street safer. And hopefully, don't forget for you who come from overseas, please do some shopping in Bandung to help local economy. Bandung now is a city of tourism. We receive 6 million tourists every year coming to Bandung because the weather is so nice compared to other cities. We are a high altitude city. The city is 800 meters above sea level. So after 3 p.m. the weather is very nice. So I recommend you, if you finish or you have more time, to walk the city center, which is already renovated after the Asia Africa conference last April. Again, thank you for choosing ITB and Bandung. I myself is a lecturer at the Department of Architecture and Urban Planning. But now I take sabbatical just for become a mayor. Someday I will come back teaching to ITB. So thank you for choosing ITB, thank you for choosing Bandung, and I wish for you all to have a great and successful conference. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Mr. Mayor cannot join our conference any longer. So please give a loud applause for His Excellency Mr. Ridwan Kamil. Ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to invite the Secretary General of Asean and Cape to give a welcoming speech. Please come forward, Mr. Khairul Anwar Abu Qasim.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to all members and Selamat pagi. Ohayou gozaimasu. So, thank you very much for attending the conference. First of all, I would like to thank you for the attendance of Bandung Mayor, Bapak Ridwan Kamil, daripada Lantas, ITB, and all the VIPs, especially to Mr. David Ward for having us here. And a very welcoming speech from the Bandung Mayor makes me nervous. I've never nervous like this before. Yeah. And actually there's 3 parts of my speech today. I hope you can spare some time. The first part is just merely to say thank you. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Bandung City, which is you are the Bloomberg Philanthropist as a new global road safety initiative. And of course, that's the reason why we in Asean NCAP and also Global NCAP selecting Bandung for this auspicious event. And secondly, to IT Director, terima kasih for allowing your team, your Super A team, to work with our Super A team to make a super event today. So thank you very much for allowing us working together, Malaysia and Indonesia and ASEAN, for us to present you the AASF of today. Certainly my special thanks to Global NCAP, Mr. David Ward, Secretary General, simply because there will be no ASEAN NCAP without Global NCAP. To all my colleagues of ASEAN NCAP Technical Committee and Standing Committee members, the vehicle manufacturers, which have good times together, Dr. Sigit as the chairman of this event, Mr. Hafzi as the co-chair, thank you very much for your hard works. Salina for communications, I believe you all received the books, the results of the crash testing, which has been done by her and the teams in 2 languages, one in English and one in Bahasa Indonesia. And finally, to my technical team, Yahya and the team, thank you for becoming the backbone of ASEAN NCAP. North of Malaysia to visit one of his friends. And that friend told me, does your father ever tell you that your name adopted from Indonesian Pak Chairil Anwar? See, he's a poet. I didn't know that until my 39th year's birthday. So I asked my father, why did you give me the name of Chairil Anwar, not Chairil Anwar? Why is K not C? Because if C it looks better, lebih ganteng katanya. Kalau Chairil itu, it's not many people with name we started with C. So I asked my father, he said that because I don't want you to get C in the class. A, B, C. Udah lagi terus kalau dapat K, nggak ada listnya. There's no list. A, B, C, D, E, F. K is not there. Lantas, and then my father said to me, suka aku. I'm the one who decide, not you. So I decide my son's name. But what I'm telling you today is that localization is important. Although we learn from Euro NCAP, we learn from Australian NCAP, we take the G's, the testing, this protocol and everything from others NCAP. But when it comes to local, we have to do it our way. We have to do it ASEAN NCAP. And that's why whenever even the name in Indonesia starts with C, my father has to change my name to K, Khairil, because of localization effects. And then, that's why ASEAN NCAP exists to save the life of ASEAN people. And we're going to launch our roadmap 2017-2020 by the end of tomorrow. And of course, our focus is no more than motorcyclists. And to that, I would like to end my speech and thank you very much for spending my time. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Mr. Haidar. Ladies and gentlemen, now we would invite the Director of Institut Teknologi Bandung, Professor Kadarsa Suryadi, to officially open AASF 2015.
Excellency Minister of Transportation Republic of Indonesia, represented by expert staff of technology Bapak Nugroho Indrio, Excellency Mayor of Bandung, Kang Emil, Pak Iban Kamil, Chairman of National Transportation City Committee, Dr. Suryanto Cahyono, Kakorantas Polri, represented by Kombes Dr. Andos Unggul Sudiantoro MSI, Vice Rector Dr. Miming, Dean of Faculty of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Dr. Hari Muhammad, Secretary General of Global NCAP Mr. David Ord, Secretary General of Asean NCAP Mr. Khairil Anwar Abu Qasim, all distinguished guests, presenters, industrial delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome all of you to Institute Teknologi Bandung. And it is my pleasure to extend my gratitude and congratulations to the organizing committee of ASEAN Automobile City Forum and the International Conference on Southeast Asia Decade of Action for Road Safety Safer Vehicles. We'll also be able to gain from the sharing of industry experiences as well as knowledge of new emergence of designing and developing safer vehicles. This conference also provides a very valuable opportunity for students, researchers, and automotive industries to be exposed to the field of transportation safety, crashworthiness, impact biomechanics, occupant protection, and accident reconstruction. It is hoped that with such exposure, researchers from universities and industries will raise the bar on research and development in vehicle safety and use the experience and knowledge gained to develop safer vehicle in Indonesia, Asia, and global regions. I wish all participants an eventful conference and strong encouraging support from members of industry to network and collaborate with our academic peers to incorporate the generation of new inventions, creative innovations, and futuristic technologies for advancement of the automobile safety in our future. And finally, I declare officially that ASEAN Automobile Safety Forum and International Conference on Southeast Asia's Decade of Action for Road Safety Safer Vehicles officially open. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.